I don't remember if I retweeted it or not, but someone was like, I just saw Morbius. He doesn't say it's Morbid time once.
Yeah,
that was a English like dub mistranslation.
yeah,
He actually
mistranslation.
says he's like, it's actually like it's time to get more blading.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be one of those movies.
Yeah, it is, and they've already the second one's happening. It's happening now.
Did they confirm it?
Yeah, it's gonna make a bunch of money. Because it's bad.
Morbius 2, the morbiding.
Oh. Morbius 2 Morbigeddon.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Morbocalypse. Come on, we can you just more about that for any word. Oh. Start my recording.
Morgopolypse. There's too many syllables in that word.
The Morbocalypse.
The Apocamorb.
Oh man. All right, we are getting ready.
What are you fucking screaming about? You want to be on camera?
Just wants attention. Just wants the screen time. That's all it's about. Getting the views. Just loves being on camera. All right. Let's start this thing, I guess.
All right. I'm not holding you. Come up here. This cat.
Oh, damn cats.
No, I'm not holding you.
So I pulled again from the legendary creatures list that we've been touching on from time to time here on episodes. And I've pulled out the last one that seems to have enough information to make a full whole section of the podcast about. Everything else is just like one or two sentences.
Mm-hmm.
But it led me down a weird rabbit hole on accident, and I ended up finding about some sort of fish that I didn't know existed, and they've caught one. Yeah, we'll get to it on today's episode of My Neighbor Mothman. Welcome to My Neighbor Mothman. I'm Levi.
I'm Zachary.
And
this is Cheeto.
That's Cheeto. Who desperately needs attention. And you're so tired of it. I could tell.
I've been home all but 2 hours today. He's been asleep for all of it.
Oh. Now
I've been sitting here at my desk. I've been sitting here at my desk ready to do this for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. The second we start,
the camera turns on. Yeah,
it's time. All right, tell me about this scary fish.
All right, so
where this? I assume it's scary.
No, not at all. So where it starts is the fur-bearing trout, or the furry trout, right? So that's it's. Tales of furry fish date to the 17th century and later the shaggy trout of Iceland. According to folklore, the trout has a thick coat of fur to maintain its body heat in colder climates. there are no known examples of any fur-bearing trout species, but 2 examples of hair-like growths on fish are known. Cotton mold can infect fish, which cause the appearance of the fish to look like it's covered in white fur. And another fish, the Mirapina iasu, has hair-like outgrowths and sports wing-like pectoral fins. Now here's where I went, okay, let me hover over this little fish's name and see what's going on. That's a drawing, a sketch of a fish. And I went, certainly, this black and white sketch is not the only picture of this fish. To which I went to Google and found more sketches and drawings of a fish that I have no photo of still and don't have a photo of. So this is
So we're just drawing pictures of it.
Yes, because we caught one. We caught one in what was it? Oh no. I still have the article up. 1956.
There were cameras then.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was added to taxonomy in 1956 alongside other hairy fish that turned out to not be that. We'll get into that in a second. But they caught this in 1977.
There were definitely cameras then.
Right, and I was like, okay, let's see where they caught this fish, right? That makes sense. We'll follow this trail and see why we don't have a photo of this, right?
It's not in like an urban development.
It's in the Azores Island, right? And I'm thinking, where the fuck is the Azores Island, right? It's in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, like halfway between New York and Portugal. It's in the center of that ocean. And so it makes sense because it's just like, this is just a small, like small inhabited island. They caught this one fish in the 70s. He's just, look. That's just enjoying life. That stretch right there. The paws are going. I wish either of my cats would let me do that.
This is the only one that'll let me do it.
Yeah, that's the only one I've ever seen do that.
By doing it. I've spoiled him by doing it, so now he demands it.
Dude,
I wake up in the morning and I feed him.
That's these little fuckers with treats. They always, anytime somebody comes home or we come into the kitchen, they think it's time for treats. And like Gracie started waking me up now, so I'm locking her out of my bedroom at night. She's like waking me up in the middle of the night.
We keep them locked out of like the back half of the house.
Yeah,
because that's where our nursery is. But what that's done is they hear my alarm go off in the morning, and then now I'm about to come out here and work and feed them.
Yeah.
So my alarm goes off, and then, you know, if I'm like, ooh, I'm going to take an extra like 15 minutes, I can't, because they beat on the door until someone opens it and feeds them. And then he takes a 30-minute nap, and then he comes and does this.
Well, no. It's great. It's fantastic. I want to talk about this fish. So they caught the one, right?
He's leaving.
All right. So they caught this one on that island, in the tiny island in the middle of the ocean. Yeah. And was formerly considered a member of a no longer recognized family, like in the, you know, genus, order, phylum, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
And is currently the only known member of its genus. And that fish was 5.5 centimeters long, caught near the surface, feeding on like small crustaceans and plankton, copepods and stuff. And it turns out that a lot of the other ones that looked like that were adolescent forms of a deep sea fish that are like 11,000 feet deep kind of thing, that are
11 deep feet.
11 feet deep.
I got it.
Yeah, but they ended up being adolescents that would end up turning into the flabby whalefish, which are just fish that look like whales. They got big old mouths.
Interesting.
And I was just like, all right, that was a big tangent, and that's all the information that there is on that fish. Most of the information is not in English. Also,
I'll say this. When I think of hairy fish,
mm-hmm.
and I don't have any kind of good reason for this, but I feel like they'd be in a river, not the ocean.
Yeah, that was the whole thing where this started. It was with the furry trout, and then it ended up being there. Oh, it turns out there are, and then it was a whole rabbit hole. But the furry trout is like, they spot that thing everywhere. It comes from all sorts of backgrounds here. So mostly found in the Arkansas River in North America and in Iceland. The tale is that the waters of the lakes and rivers are so cold that they evolved a thick coat of fur to maintain their body heat. Another theory suggests that due to 4 jugs or 2 bottles, I don't know why that's specified, of hair tonic being spilled in the Arkansas River, that they grew hair.
This thing's ugly.
Yeah. It's just
So wait, so these
Uh-huh.
these dudes are just like, man, I accidentally dumped some of my just for men's
Yeah.
in the river last week, and now all these hairs, all these fish aren't going gray anymore,
all
man.
these fish are, they're showing real growth. It's really. But yeah, there's a lot of like stories from like 17th century furry fish and all that sort of thing. Other accounts from Iceland have hairy trout as like a common folklore thing there. And then the cotton mold that we were talking about earlier just makes it, it's like an infection that eventually like kills the fish. But yeah, it looks kind of like fur.
Oh, you'll enjoy this.
Mm-hmm.
In Googling the fur-bearing trout, I found a small cryptid to add on my episode
Oh, excellent.
because I love him. All right, Levi.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about fishing. I don't know how to
Okay.
fish. I don't like doing it. I don't like the worms. I
Yeah.
don't like any of it. Let's go catch this thing.
Yeah, we can go catch some trout. We can go catch some. I've never gone trout fishing. Like, that's a specific thing you do.
Lady Gaga, what are you wearing tonight? Who are you wearing? Oh, this is trout, baby. This is a trout. This is a Trout original. Mike Trout from the Los Angeles Angels.
Trout.
No. This Trout. We got this out the river. Down in there, my what do they call those things? Not wafers. Those are cookies. Waiters. I was out there. My waiters.
Waiters. There you go. Yeah.
Hooked me up a big old furry trout. Made me a coat for a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure we know somebody that knows how to go trout fishing.
I bet Lee would.
I would see it, and my brain went Adam.
Adam would, but I'd be scared to go with Adam.
Yeah.
I feel like Lee knows how to, but he doesn't know that he knows how to.
Mm-hmm. I feel like as soon as we got out there, he would figure it out immediately.
Yeah, you just put him in that water, and he's like, "Oh, you just do this."
Yeah.
I know this. I don't trust that man.
There was a Canadian hoax that happened with somebody buying a trout with rabbit fur on it, basically, and they sold it after they presented it to the Royal Museum of Scotland. They figured out that it was fake. It was just rabbit fur on a trout that they had stuffed. And then the last thing on this fur-bearing trout is that there is a hockey team in McKinney, Texas, that has won 6 of the last 10 championships. The they went with the fur-bearing trout because there was already a jackalope minor league team in Odessa, Texas.
Dude, I don't know how I ended up on minor league baseball TikTok.
It's great.
I've been seeing such just crazy. Like, there's a team and they just let them rebrand.
Yeah.
As much as they want, which is weird to me. Because there's one of them that's rebranding. They're like Toast or something like that normally.
Yeah.
But they're just going to be the Scrapple for a game.
Hell yeah. Dude,
and Scrapple's disgusting.
The Stripers do that too. Like,
Scrapple's disgusting. I hate it.
I don't think I've ever had
it. So imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So like the thing about hot dogs forever has been, it's everything disgusting. They just put it into hot dogs.
Yeah, it's all your lymph nodes and all your snouts and all that.
So imagine. If they did that same thing, but instead of a delicious looking hot dog, they just handed you basically just like a Post-it note of meat. Same ingredients. But it's just a Post-it note. It's just a slab of meat.
Okay, that's fine. I've had Spam. Like, yeah.
It's worse.
Yeah, okay. Spam like is just hot dog. It's all the same.
I had it in Maryland last time I went. And
yeah.
Maybe I'll die.
And then, so for my part 2 here, I have, because I thought about it the other day. Again, it made me giggle. I've added ghouls to do here. Because I thought of Adam Driver saying the word ghouls.
He does say ghouls in a good way.
And that's all that it took was ghouls.
Ghouls.
That's all that it takes.
Why is that man that way?
Yeah. So a ghoul is a demon-like or monstrous humanoid. Originates from pre-Islamic Arabian religions, and associated with graveyards and the consumption of human flesh. Modern fiction often uses this term to label a certain kind of undead monster. By extension, the word ghoul is also used in a derogatory sense to refer to a person who delights in the macabre or occupation directly involves death, such as a gravedigger or a mortician kind of thing.
Like a funeral director.
Yeah, funeral director. Yeah, all that kind of thing.
I don't think I could do that. I'd be too scared to work in like a graveyard or a funeral center.
I saw a guy the other day on TikTok who was fixing headstones, and that was like a thing he was just going and doing. Yeah. And I was just like, oh, that's really cool.
I used to see that guy a lot.
I've only seen him like once or twice, but yeah. I was just like, okay, I could get into something like that. That's like a nice thing to do.
See, knowing our friend group, I couldn't have a job that kind of passively scared me a little bit because it would be weaponized against me.
Yeah,
within milliseconds.
Yeah, there would be a plan immediately for sure.
you or Jake or Lee or someone would find a way to break in
Mm-hmm.
and would just kind of move things throughout the day, which would send me into a tizzy.
Yeah, we just start
And then
sliding stuff around the mausoleums.
yeah, but then I would come to you guys for support and I would be gaslit
Mm-hmm.
into thinking that it wasn't real, which would only send me further into a tizzy that once I finally recovered from, Jake would go, "Hey guys, remember that good bit we did? Remember that good bit we
What a
did where
good
he's
bit.
sitting Zach into insanity?"
What a solid bit we did. Remember that bit?
There's a girl I follow on Twitter who's like a funeral director, and she just posts thirst traps and then waits on people to like say horny stuff in the replies, and then just sends picture of her like with graves, and I'm just like, I don't get your bit.
Oh
I don't
boy.
get it.
I'm moving stuff around, sorry.
No, you're good. I almost did ghouls.
Yeah.
Because it's Memorial Day weekend as we record this.
It is.
And I've got certain feelings about the military and whatnot. But so I went, what would be a good thing for me to do for my episode?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Middle Eastern cryptids, because we've invaded that place and ruined their lives.
Yeah.
And then I went, these are all a little too scary for me.
Yeah.
So I'm coming back to good old America. Oh man, I got Germix on my pants.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. So ghoul is from the Arabic word to seize. And in Arabic, the term is also sometimes used to describe a greedy or gluttonous individual. And then it also comes from gal or gala, to cast spells, scream, crow. And its association with warrior like wrath and Galu, which I'm unfamiliar with. It refers to demons of the underworld. There you go. I just got to finish reading what I have here. The term was first used in English in 1786 in William Beckford's novel, which describes the ghoul of Arabic folklore. And this definition of ghouls has persisted until modern times and matches with the current pop culture ghouls kind of thing.
So how did ghouls? Because I feel like we use ghoul a lot over here. I wonder when that started. I wonder when we got it from the Arabic people. Arabic.
Well, that was the first time it was used in English was like right at the beginning of our country. So yeah, it was 1786. So it was like 10 years after America exists.
Oh yeah. I was like, no, Levi, that was 1492. Well, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd beat Christopher Columbus's ass.
Absolutely. Fight me, Christopher Columbus. How tall? Yeah, let's get some stats. Let's get some Christopher Columbus stats. There's no way. He had to have like scurvy and like smallpox or something. Like, ain't no way you can take him. Everybody back then was like 5'4".
How tall was he, Wikipedia?
So in Arabic folklore, the ghoul is said to dwell in cemeteries and other uninhabited places. Males are referred to ghouls as while females are referred to ghula. The female ghouls are sometimes referred to as mother ghouls. He's just short. It's fine. He had polio or something, I'm sure.
Apparently, he was pretty tall.
Oh. Push him off the boat.
I mean, he also died at like 54 years old.
Exactly.
So,
I
think in his prime,
yeah,
I'd take him down 6 rounds.
Yeah, 6 rounds. All right, this next Creator Clash.
Creator Clash 2. It's me against
Gnarly Astronaut versus Christopher Columbus.
Creator Clash 2, I fight skeletons.
Oh, man.
With Levi puppeteering said skeletons.
In the rafters. It's got strings like a marionette. It's a giant marionette.
I originally meant you were like behind him.
Yeah.
Just like swinging, but the marionette's much funnier. Oh god. He's got him on the ropes. Oh wait, no, he's just tangled up in his own ropes.
Oh.
Oh god.
Man, I think I'm there. I think I'm done with my ghouls here. I've got some more like interesting stuff but it's not overly pressing, and a lot of it's like gets into theology, which I don't want to like get into. So like I have it here, but I'm like I'm not gonna read it, but that's there for me to know.
You to know and no one else to find out.
Yeah, you can do the research yourself if you want to get into that, but I don't like bringing up religion if we don't have to.
No, but I will.
I
believe in the one true religion, anti-England.
Anti-England. Speaking of England, I'm actually pulling up our stats right now. I'm pulling up. If you're unfamiliar, we check in and see which countries are in our leaderboards for listeners.
We're checking our stats now.
The United Kingdom is still in first place behind the United States, who will always be the dominant because of our location.
USA. Number 1.
At 4%. And England makes up 84% of that. Australia 2%, Switzerland 2%, Canada 1%. New challenger emerging at 1%, Denmark.
Oh, I was gonna try and guess. I wasn't gonna guess Denmark.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I was gonna guess Chile.
I'm scrolling. They're sub 1%. They're quite a ways down. Yep, Denmark. Welcome to the top of the leaderboard here. You're now in contention.
Welcome to the shit show, baby.
Also, our age range has changed.
What was it before? Wasn't it like 25 to 35?
It was the 28 to 34 was our age range. And I guess most of our listeners aged to 35 because now it's 35 to 44.
Yeah, baby. Hell yeah, baby.
Welcome to the Boomer Podcast.
You guys are old enough to be my parents.
Yeah. Oh. So
what are you doing?
18 to 22 and 23 to 27 are still like are above like my age bracket now. Like they're still higher. 28 to 34 is at 9%. That's crazy.
And what's 35 to 44?
27% of our listeners.
27?
27%.
What the hell?
We got 18% Zoomers.
I'm representing the Zoomers.
18%
go
Zennials.
Boomer Zooner. Wait, fuck. Boomer Zoomer.
Boomer.
I was trying to do an Oklahoma. I was trying to do an Oklahoma thing. And I said Zooner.
That works.
Yeah, if you're listening to this on your Zune,
yeah,
hell yeah, dude.
It's not an option, unfortunately. No, they don't still make the Zune.
Bring it back.
Bring it back, Microsoft. Come on. Give the people what they want.
$500
for a Zune.
For a Zune?
Casey has a Zune. Casey has 2, I think.
The red one's currently unavailable. Yeah, add me to the waiting list on this, please, Amazon.
Casey has like the Halo. They did a Halo 3 Zune.
I believe it.
And it came with an episode of Red vs. Blue that was for a long time only on that Zune.
These came out in 2008.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a recent review of the Zune.
I don't even know how you would use it anymore. Like the software has to all be gone, right? There's no like.
No, I want most recent, please. December 27th, 2021.
Yeah.
Not brand new, but seems to be working okay so far. 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. So be sure to download our podcast onto your Zune and let us know that you did that.
Why are people buying this?
People like iPods and tactile individual machines for things. Dedicated music machine is a big thing.
What, a Zune?
Sure. There are people who are wrong.
It's pretty. $750.
Yeah.
$750 Zune.
They know what they've got, and they're not gonna budge on the price. Damn it.
The tech is old as heck compared to today's standards. It came out 14 years ago, Alex. What other reviews do you have, Alex? Because I'm pissed off now.
Oh no. That's all that I have for my episode today.
This Alex dude, really confusing purchase history.
Yeah.
September 25th, 2017. I'm gonna dox Alex real quick.
Oh no.
September 25th, 2017. Bought two computer mice. I just accidentally clicked off of the tab. Bought a SteelSeries Rival 100 and a SteelSeries Rival 300. A Corsair high performance mousepad.
Mm-hmm.
A SteelSeries gaming headset. A Case Throne mouse bungee. Vacuum sealed cup. A product that's no longer available. Mouse skates for a Logitech mouse. And then a Zune. You're regressing.
Maybe it's a gift. Maybe somebody's Zune broke and they feel bad and they want to replace it. Maybe it's like a sentimental thing. I don't know. I'm just giving benefit of the doubt.
I'm so mad
here.
Why are you playing devil's advocate for Alex on Amazon?
Because
you bought a Zune in 2020.
People liked
you bought a Zune 2 years ago.
Yeah.
For $750.
Yeah, you shouldn't have paid that much for it. Don't write him messages. Don't review his reviews.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
I'm gonna wrap up the show.
Zune retailed for $150.
Yeah, it wasn't expensive
this
either.
Person thought it appreciated $600 in 12 years.
Hey, when was the last time you saw a Zune?
In 4th grade.
Ian had a Zune.
Microsoft lost $300 million on the Zune. And Alex in 2020 went, I think it's coming back. Oh, give me $750.
Hey, they just killed the iPod. There's a market for the Zune now.
This is the most upsetting thing I've ever witnessed. All right, let's end this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm about to get in a Zune hole.
So you can check out us on social media. We're on Twitter at Mothman Podcast. I'm at Levi Carver, LevisCarver. That's my TikTok too.
I'm at Baby Mothman. I'm tweeting only about the NBA Finals for the next week and a half, and nothing else.
Yeah, look forward to that.
Can I still download Xbox Music Pass?
No, I used to have that. It was great. Then it changed to Groove. Yeah, and Groove was bad.
It looks bad. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, Xbox Music Pass controlled well. It tactilely well. You can follow Corley, who did our artwork, on Twitter at Lychan_.
I believe our commissions are open. Let me look.
Alrighty. We have merch at boardnerds.store. New merch is in right now as we're recording this podcast even. So go look at that. I'm trying to make sticker sheets, but I had to refind all of our logos and stuff because our hard drive died that everything is saved on. So that's fun.
Corley's commissions are open.
Boggers.
Go buy artwork.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go buy artwork. Tell her that we sent you. She's probably not going to know what you're talking about.
You can let us know that you let her know that we sent you to her by sending us an email
at thatmothmanpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, and do that. So do the thing that I said, but to our email.
It's too confused. I'm gonna forget that we had this conversation, and then I'm gonna read an email, and it's gonna be, "Hey, you told me to tell you if I told her that you told me to go." I'm gonna think that I'm having a stroke.
I can't wait to make a bunch of burner accounts to send emails periodically about where I went and who told what and who.
Hey guys, I went to my local gas station and told them that you sent me, and they shot me. they shot me for speaking in tongues.
Be sure to go check out Noob Energy, our energy drinks friends, where you can use code Mothman15 to get 15% off your order. And that's every time you order. It works. Just keep doing it.
And that's online. You can go in store where there is no coupon code.
Yeah.
At FYE.
That doesn't help us at all.
It doesn't. But you can still drink Noob.
But you can.
I was trying to. All right.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not going to tell you because.
But what could it be? Where could I get them if not with our code?
You're not going to find out. You were rude.
Well, I know it was FIE. I don't remember the other place because they got Spencer's was the new one. Yeah, that's right. So go. You can do that as an option as well.
Actually, all right. We didn't do this when they went to FYE. We violently argued against it. Go into a Spencer's and pick up some Noob and just yell Mothman 15 at the
they might get it.
Worker.
It might work.
It might. Just yell Mothman 15 at them until they give you 15% off or escort you out of the mall where you're the only customer because no one goes into malls anymore.
It'll work better there, I feel like. than at FYE.
Yeah, you.
They
At Spencer's, you have a shot.
yeah, you got a shot. Yeah. What else do we have? We have YouTube pages. The Bored Nerds YouTube page has all these episodes of My Neighbor Mothman broken out episode by episode. There's some old movie reviews and vlogs and stuff that are also in there. Don't look at those. You can go to the Big Brown Couch Gaming channel where there's sometimes game episodes get uploaded sometimes. And
there's
then
sometimes game channels.
Sometimes game channels, and that sometimes game channel is the Skeleton Crew Gaming channel on YouTube, which is just an archive of the Skeleton Crew Gaming Twitch channel, which is where we do this show live. That was a lot of words.
I've tweeted what could be interpreted as a vague threat towards Spencer's gifts.
Excellent. I can't wait to fight with Spencer's gifts.
I did it for my personal account, not the
okay.
Not the podcast account.
All right. Is there anything else that we have to cover?
I don't think so.
I don't either. We covered a lot of stuff today.
Happy Memorial Day. Enjoy a hot dog.
It's just, hey, at Spencer's, get ready.
What about it?
I can't wait. I can't wait to see where that goes. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to this episode of My Neighbor Mothman. We will be back next week, I guess. That's how this works. Why do I say that? I never said that before. Yeah.
Never once.
No.
I think I said it like episode 8, and then we haven't done it since.
Yeah, it's like me saying that the fact that this is like episode 82 is like nobody cares. That's not what this is about.
I can't keep track of it.
No.
Is it really episode 82?
I think so.
I feel like we're farther than that. I feel like
this is
4 months ago. It was episode 84.
This is 82.
Oh my god, we've been doing this for so long.
We have. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye. All right, we're clear of the recording.
What's that cartoon?
Johnny Bravo.
Anytime I wear this jacket,
mm-hmm.
I think about it, and I always have to Google it, and I Google it a different way every time.
There's a guy in My Hero that jacket reminds me of that I haven't really gotten introduced to. It's like it's got like a hood up though, and he's like big and round. I think it's just a color scheme thing.
I haven't watched enough My Hero to know who you're talking about.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
It's not Yo Gabba Gabba, but it's Yo Gabba Gabba-esque. Orange creature. It's cartoons. Once I find this, I'll be ready. No, not Maggie and the Ferocious Beast.
Oh yeah, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. Yeah, this is like the color scheme is what caught me. Was I was like, oh okay, that's a little bit. But yeah, now seeing it, like I don't know this character, so I've seen them like 3 times.
The Lorax.
It's definitely the Lorax. No, the Thneed girl's gonna show up if you talk about it too much. Can't talk about the Lorax too much. I changed the name of the Shadow Realm in the Discord also to it's also now the Morb Zone.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
The Shadow Realm / Morb Zone.
I see cartoons like Yo Gabba Gabba. Kids TV shows parents also love.
Shows like Yo Gabba Gabba? Aquabat Super Show.
It was no.
Backyardigans.
Do you want to hear something crazy about the Backyardigans?
Go for it.
My little brother was obsessed with Backyardigans well beyond should have stopped watching it
Mm-hmm.
to the point where he set the DVR at my mom's house to record episodes of The Backyardigans so that he could watch it. But he set it to a specific channel, but didn't double check the channel he set it to.
Yeah.
So our DVR got filled up, and we had to go like look and clear space off. And he had like 200 hours of Backyardigans in Spanish recorded on our DVR.
That's great. That's amazing.
And then try to say that it wasn't him.
No, of course not. No, who? Yeah.
This is the same kid that spent like $180 on like a Madden iPhone game,
Mm-hmm.
and then try to tell mom that it wasn't him, that he didn't even have that game. To which I, being the rat that I was, I went, well, look it up on the App Store, see if it's got the little cloud on it, like he's had it downloaded before. And she looked it up, and it had the cloud in it, and she clicked it. It was like, do you want to restore your purchases? And he's like, I don't know I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
All right, let me grab water real quick when you start.
All right.
Ugh.
I'm gonna
Oh my gosh.
shoot something. Actually, I'm gonna watch TikToks. I shouldn't have opened TikTok. Opening TikTok was a mistake, Levi.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a Valorant TikTok. Next TikTok down, Lil Nas X. Posting a thirsty TikTok for one of the hippopotamuses from Madagascar. So,
oh boy.
TikTok is a nightmare place.
It is. All right, we're up and we're going.
Levi,
Howdy.
I got two places.
Okay.
I'll let you pick where you want to go. You want to go to Maine first? Or you want to go to Wisconsin and Minnesota?
Man, you take me on such lovely adventures to exotic places.
Yeah.
Let's go to Maine. Let's go to Maine first. Damn it. Oh no.
Damn it. The one in Wisconsin's funnier.
Oh.
Alright. Too late. So I'm gonna take you on an adventure, Levi.
Okay.
We're going to Maine. It's 1891.
Oof. That's a sucky trip to Maine.
Yeah. Because there was like 40 people in Maine at that point. Your name, Clarence Duffy.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a hunting guide around Lobster Lake.
All right. Is that
No, dear.
lake full of lobsters?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. That's what I was wondering
if I
first.
remember correctly.
Because I was like, I thought those lived in
no lobsters.
Yeah, I thought they lived in salt water.
Yep. Lobster Lake is home to bass, pike, crappie, and bluegill. No lobsters.
No lobsters. Excellent. Perfect. All right, continue. What was I wondering?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think it's just named Lobster Lake because it is shaped like a lobster.
Oh, okay.
And up in Maine, people got big brains.
Crustaceans on the mind.
Yeah. That's a Lobster Lake right there. No, so you're just kind of walking around Lobster Lake, taking some people on hunting tours. I guess I don't know what a hunting guide does.
Yeah.
when you see something that I think most people would agree would be absolutely terrifying, which is a let me go to the I forgot to write down the stats on this one.
Mm.
Nope, that's not how you spell that. A 15-foot tall, 44 point, 2,600 pound moose.
Oh, that's a monster, is what you've just described.
There is. I don't know normal moose stats other than a
Big.
12-point moose. Pretty big catch.
Yeah.
Or sorry, 20, so 24 point, 12 point on each antler. So yeah, double that, and they're 15 feet tall.
Yeah.
2,600 pounds doesn't seem like a lot when it comes to a moose.
I got you. I got you right here.
Okay, give me some moose stats. I should have done this.
The largest member of the deer family, adult male bull moose, average 6 feet tall at the shoulders and can weigh as much as 1,400 pounds.
Yeah, double it.
Yeah, and the females are smaller. So, yeah. Okay,
You ever seen a moose in person, Levi?
I have. They're big.
It's a terrifying encounter.
Absolutely.
I've seen bears in person, just out in the wild.
Perfect.
Not scared.
Perfect setup here. I saw a video earlier of a moose chasing a bear around.
Oh hell yeah!
Attacking a bear.
On Twitter, did you see that?
No, it was just on TikTok. It was just it popped up as like one of the random ones trying to get me off of my For You page into another place. And I was like, I don't want to watch animals fight. No, thank you. But it chased that bear around.
Is the moose coming out of the water?
Yeah, it's in the water. Yep.
That bear's running for his life.
It like runs and hits the window to the downstairs of that building they're in, and like breaks it, and then just runs away.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's a grizzly bear.
Yeah. I was like, they both seem young, but I'm like, I have no sense of scale for either of those animals. It's a moose and a grizzly bear, and it's like they could be adolescent or they could be full grown. I have no clue.
Oh my god! Yeah, moose are terrifying creatures.
So super moose.
Super moose is pale, almost a white color.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Mm-hmm.
There's a torrential downpour going on outside out of nowhere.
Oh, it's sunny here.
Yeah, it was sunny 5 minutes ago here. So you see this big super deer, very pale, almost white, not normal for a moose. So you go tell everybody because you saw a super moose.
Yeah.
And then they laugh at you.
Bastards.
Which, to be fair, granted, I don't live in Maine anymore, but if someone here came to me and they're like, I saw a 15-foot tall moose that looked like a ghost, I'd probably laugh at them too. Oh, there goes the fat cat to go hide in a cabinet because it's storming. A few months later, though, John Ross, also at Lobster Lake, he sees a super moose. He comes back spinning that tail, and people start to believe in super moose.
A second super moose story tends to, yeah.
Just you wait, because we got a third one in the same year.
Oh no!
A couple months after that one, New York hunter coming up to Maine said, "Let me find me some things that people hunt in Maine."
Mm-hmm.
Now here's where things get scary, Levi.
Oh.
because so far in our first two encounters, we haven't shot at the moose.
Yeah, they've just
We just seen them and been scared.
Hey, that's a moose. Look how big it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy shot it. Do you want to know? You don't know what happened when he shot that moose?
Yeah.
Not not a single thing, Levi,
Oh no.
except for it pissed the moose off. And afterwards, the moose chased the man into a bear cave. And he remained for what he said about an hour or two before the animal lost interest and sauntered away.
Jeez.
Are you gonna come sit here now? Are you scared?
Um,
Come on, fatso.
the record moose. I went ahead and like pulled that up because I was like, oh, that'd be neat to know. 1,808 pounds. And it was
it's about 700 pounds bigger than that.
7.5 feet at the shoulder. And that was in 1897.
Okay, so that's a couple years after this.
Yeah.
Now, so he is not weak to guns. This isn't a good thing.
Yeah, we have a bad type matchup. Off rip.
This one, this moose, ghost type.
Mm-hmm.
Guns, normal type.
Yeah.
No effect. Next year, 1892 now. Stories, no one's really seen him since. People are starting to not believe it. And then Howard Van Ness from New York, a very popular hunter at the time, I guess. Sorry, sportsman.
Yeah.
Came down, tried to, I think it said, it was like somewhere near Norcross in Maine or New York or something. Came down, said, I'm going to do some hunting. Saw a big moose again. Emptied what he called several slugs from a close distance into the big moose. And then the moose circled his crew and separated him.
Oh.
And let out a deep bellow before chasing him to a mass of I wrote moss. Mass of fallen trees, circled the area, jumped over his hiding spot, and started ramming into trees.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He described it as weighing a ton, as tall as a camel, and a magnificent head and antlers. And then we've now got, what is this, 4 stories now?
Mm-hmm.
People are starting to like the pitchforks. People starting to really Shrek this moose up. But he disappears.
Yeah.
He knows people are circling those wagons coming to get him. He disappears for 3 years. Now it's 1895. And a Bangor taxidermist. Let me move this.
Mm-hmm.
Bangor taxidermist named Granville Gray spied the moose. Just laying in some trees.
Oh.
A pale, ghost-like figure.
In the vibe zone.
In the vibe zone. Much larger than any moose he's seen, he reports.
Okay.
But he leaves, he's scared. And then no more sightings. For 4 more years. And then 1899 is when we get our official count of the antlers. When Gilman Brown West Newbury got close enough to count 22 points on each side of his antlers.
Ooh.
Brown fired 5 shots at the large animal, which simply stared at him and stalked away. I've never hunted before,
No, me either.
but I've shot a gun a couple of times. If I shot a gun at something 5 times and then it stared at me and then just turned and walked away, I I would be just
Yeah.
you would never hear from me ever again. Because I would go into hiding. And after this sighting is when the moose got his name, the Spectre,
Hmm.
which he earned because of his white or light gray coloring. This is when we got a report of 10 to 15 feet tall, weighing nearly 2,500 pounds. And old Gilman also gave us a report on his antler span,
Yeah.
which he described as 10 to 12 feet across.
That's how do you
Not good.
function? Yeah.
That's inescapable.
Yeah.
He's running at you, and you got to make 12-foot leap.
Get good.
Um, he's just built different.
He's built different, you know.
He truly is built
Truly.
different. So after this is when it gained national attention, as New York Times printed an article in November of the Spectre moose.
Mm-hmm.
And then sightings kind of picked up a little bit, with several in 1901, several in 1906. 1906 most notable sighting was George Nealand, who said he thought it was a horse and tried to get near it when he realized it was a very large white moose, and it charged at him.
Yeah.
He climbed a tree, and the moose apparently just maimed his bicycle and then vanished into the forest. And George described it as everyone else has, a large white moose with formidable antlers.
Yeah.
But he added a descriptor that we hadn't received yet, which was that it glows.
Oh.
And it had the ability to walk through solid objects and then vanish into nothing.
It's just we've found the ghost moose. The ghost of Moose's past.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
But after this, people started to just go, "Oh, you guys haven't seen an albino moose and you're scared."
Yeah. Which is a fair assumption.
But that's wrong. Because albino moose have pink eyes, or a very light colored eye, like any other creature that is albino.
Yeah.
Albino moose aren't any bigger than other ones. But I skipped a part. Spectre moose, brown eyes, very dark, deep brown to black eyes, like any demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So albino moose, not any bigger, so that doesn't explain that. Our next major sightings are in 1932 and 1938. And there were several of them now.
Uh-oh. Got a growing population.
A hunter by the name of Houston said that he was hunting on the Penobscot River in Maine when he saw a herd of 16 moose.
That's a lot of moose.
That were all from 10 to 15 feet tall that just kind of stared at him, and he turned around and then turned back, and all of them had just vanished
Oh
from the
no.
riverbank.
This feels like some
Um,
sort of like Death Stranding curse that's occurring. And if you see the white moose, you become the next white moose in the pack. Kind of
oh
thing.
God. Yeah. So now we're gonna get into the worst story by far because it is
Oh,
the
cool.
scariest. Uh, from around the 50s to 60s, they didn't really have a set time on it. There is a story of a group of hunters near the Malunka Stream in like eastern Maine, eastern central Maine, that killed one,
Oh.
and they slit its throat and hung the moose from a tree overnight so they could skin dress it the next day.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to guess what happened when they woke up the next morning, Levi.
It was not there.
Wasn't there.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes
Now, I
sense.
want you to guess what happened that night.
Were they attacked by moose?
They were attacked by a moose that walked into their camp with a slit throat,
Oh, cool.
did destroy all of their
The
belongings.
moose of vengeance. Wonderful.
It was shot at several times and was unfazed, and then just disappeared. And then 90 miles away, same night, a large white moose with a slit throat charged through someone else's camp where they shot at it again, and it just seemed to eat the bullets.
Oh no. We're creating monster.
Yeah, well, I've got one more for you
Excellent.
because it has now, in the 21st century, developed a lore of being a harbinger of death
Oh.
and destruction because in 2002 in Franklin, Maine, a restaurant owner claims to have seen one out behind his restaurant when closing up one night and fired a shot at it.
Hmm.
And then within, he says, about an hour, the restaurant burned completely to the ground.
All right then.
Uh, no one could figure out why.
Yeah, I would imagine not. Because it
And
was
that's it for the
ghost. Because it was a
spectrum moose.
ghost moose.
It was a ghost moose that's too big to exist. Excuse me. And now, since that's it with the oh wait, I am gonna send you a picture of
Yeah.
a drawing of the ghost moose, and I'm sure you're gonna love it because this just seems like something you would love. I also sent you a picture of Scrapple.
Is that in general? Is that where that got posted?
No, it's in My
Okay.
Neighbor Mothman pics.
I don't know what got posted. Oh yeah, I know Scrapple. Okay, that was the picture that I was seeing. Yeah. What
Yeah, you see that ghost moose?
Yeah.
Why is his face like that?
I don't know. He's angry.
He is angry. So now we're gonna head on over to Wisconsin and Minnesota
Okay.
for a uh much less dangerous creature.
All right.
We're gonna talk about the axe handle hound, which is
Okay.
just a bloodhound dog, but his head is shaped like an axe head, and his
Oh
body
no.
resembles an axe handle.
What on earth am I looking at? That's a Digimon.
It is a Digimon, Levi. And I know what you're thinking. He's shaped like an axe.
Mm-hmm.
How is he not deadly? He
Yeah.
was known to do one thing in the 1930s. He would sneak up on lumberjacks
Mm-hmm.
and steal their axes and then eat them.
All right. Excellent. That's amazing.
And that's it. I found
Fantastic.
him when I was Googling your furry fish.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get into those like American folklore stuff, there's some goofy nonsense in there that's only like, hey, there's two sentences about this axe dog.
Yeah, it's just like Cactus Cat.
Yeah, it's Cactus Cat, it's all those. They're great. They're
And
fun. They're
now,
little
Levi,
they're little yokais like this.
it's time for Yokai of the Fortnight.
Augers, let's go.
Give me a letter.
Um T.
T. Give me a number. It looks like 1 through 25. There's so many.
14.
In the left column or the right column?
The left.
All right. We're going to talk about the Tenyo.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. You don't show this to the stream, Levi, but I'm showing you a picture of the Tenyo.
Okay.
I accidentally pasted it twice.
I don't know how I can look at it and not. I guess I pull it up on my phone. I'll pull it up on Discord on my phone.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because
While you do that,
if I click on it, it'll just pull it up for
Yeah, don't do that because it's against TOS.
poggers. We'll avoid that. Titties.
Translation of Tenyo. Yeah. Translation is a heavenly or celestial woman.
Mm-hmm.
Its habitat is Tendo, the realm of heaven in Buddhist cosmology. And its diet is that of a human's.
No.
They are extraordinarily beautiful creatures who resemble human women. And aside from their unparalleled grace and elegance and supernaturally attractive faces and figures, there is little way to differentiate them from ordinary women. They wear beautiful gowns called something that translates to feather cloth, which allows them to fly.
Oh.
Flying beautiful women.
Yeah, that's
Sign me up.
that's lit.
Yeah, that is, as the kids say, lit. Their origin, Tenyo are a female-only subgroup of 10, one of many celestial races native to Tendo. They are based on the Indian Asparas, celestial nymphs from Hindu and Buddhist mythology. Brought to China from India along with Buddhism, where they developed into the Tenyo we know today. They are a popular subject of folk. There's so much on them. Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh. Popular subject of folklore all through Japan. Legends often involve love stories and marriage between Tenyo and human men.
Huh.
There's a whole play about them.
We've stumbled into something much bigger than intended there. It sounds like cool.
Wait, there's books?
Oh no.
There's yokai books?
I'm sure.
Well, like from this site, from yokai.com. They've got books.
Oh.
And a Patreon. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Go check
if you
it
want
out.
to read more about yokai, go to yokai.com.
Yeah.
And join the Patreon. I'm not gonna. I don't have any money.
Yeah. No. No.
Buy Noob Energy.
Yeah.
With code Mothman15 so that I can support yokai.com because we use them for content every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Twitter.
Maybe.
Twitter.
We should probably follow them. Or maybe we'll keep under the radar.
Yeah. I mean, they do have 6,000 followers.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're followed by who's this? They're followed by someone I follow,
Oh,
but I don't know who the person I'm following is that follows them. Yeah, so that's it for this episode.
all right, cool.
Ghost Moose, Axe Dog,
Dude, that axe
Beautiful
dog.
Flying Women.
Hey, we covered literally like everything you could want to talk about.
Women, dogs, moose.
That's it.
I feel like we talked about something else. I've got the Monterey Bay Aquarium otter cam
The
up
otter cam up, yeah.
to calm me down. Yeah, so that's it. If
Alrighty.
you want to interact with us on socials,
Yeah.
you can. We have a podcast Twitter at Mothman Podcast. You can follow me personally on Twitter at Baby Mothman.
And you can follow me at Levi Carver, LevisCarver. That's
You can
fine.
also follow him on TikTok.
Yep.
At that same thing.
Same
Same
thing.
username. You can watch us do this live.
Yep.
To see my cat, one of many, at twitch.tv/skeleton crew gaming. Or you can just go to boardnerds.store, and if we're live, it's going to be right
it'll
there.
be right there.
And while you're there watching us, check out our merch, because we've got some new stuff.
We do. I'm
going to go look at right now.
I'm literally working on a sticker sheet full of board nerds and My Neighbor Mothman and Skeleton Gaming stickers.
Oh, we got a vacuum insulated bottle.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Oh, these little patches are cool. Now I'm just gonna go down this.
Yeah, no, we got cool stuff in the store now. I've been able to
koozies.
put any amount of time in there. Yeah, the koozies I'm really liking. I might grab a few of those for everybody.
Hey, should we get koozies? I've been told no.
Ah, sorry to hear that.
Hey, I'm gonna get a koozie.
You are. Oh.
Make sure to follow Coralie on Twitter. She
Yeah.
did our artwork. Her username is @lychan_. Her commissions at the time of recording are still open. And
Yeah.
they're pretty decently priced, considering the state of art on Twitter.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta get paid.
So much of it.
You gotta get paid.
Yes,
man.
pay your artists. Pay your artists.
Absolutely.
Pay them well.
Oh,
We already shouted out Noob.
yeah,
Drink
we
it.
did. Noob Energy.
Mothman 15. Go into any Spencer's Gifts and demand to be shown the Noob.
Tell them Mothman sent you.
Yeah, walk into Spencer's Gifts. If the door's closed, kick it. Mothman sent me. Show me the Noob.
Show me
tell
the
you
noob.
Get out. You scream at the top of your lungs for as long as you can. We are not legally responsible for any of your actions.
Oh boy.
Got us. I didn't say that last time.
Yeah. It's fine. They won't. It'll be fine.
So if anyone does anything in the week in between these episodes going out,
that's what's really gonna.
But after this one comes out, we're fine.
That'll be the thing that takes down this podcast for sure.
Spencer's Gifts,
yeah.
they're too busy selling sex toys in the mall to focus on us.
And
lava lamps.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Lots of lava lamps. Glow in the dark posters.
Oh yeah, they do have that. I haven't been in a Spencer's Gifts since I was 7. And since it was fucking edgy for me to be in a Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you shouldn't be in here.
Now I'm an adult.
Yeah, no, yes.
I walk into a Spencer's Gifts right now, I get arrested for something.
It's just cringe. It just feels, you go in there and it just feels kind of like, ugh. Everything feels.
Look, buy this weed lava lamp.
Yeah.
Isn't that
funny?
cool?
Here's beads, and every fourth one's a pot leaf. It's rad.
Sweet.
Oh, all right. We gotta quit ragging on Spencer's. We'll never get My Neighbor Mothman shirts in Spencer's this way.
Here's a coffee mug, and it's got boobies on it.
Was it
Isn't that cool?
That was one of the shot glasses, because we went there like and bought a bunch of shot glasses for college, right? And one of them just said like "party with sluts," and it's just like, why is all this say this? It's all in impact and neon, and you still have it in there. It's crazy.
Yep. Spencer's Gifts hasn't changed. What is that? What did you just
unaffected by the pandemic? Spencer's Gifts. It was the topper to a cupcake.
Oh, I thought it was a really weird looking pretzel.
No, it's just a piece of plastic.
Spencer's Gifts. If you want to pay me money, I'll say nice things about your store.
Hey, you know.
But until then, I'm going to say rude things.
Offers there, Spencer. Balls in your court.
That's how it works.
Balls in your court, Spencer.
You want me to say nice things? Pay me. You want me to say mean things? Don't pay me. And I'll do it.
Yeah.
Or if you want me to say really mean things, pay me. Because I'll also do that for money.
If you pay, it's a dealer. You know, you get to pick however you want it.
Whatever you want.
All right, we gotta end
this
show.
Let's end this before I get into a hole I can't dig myself out
of. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. What else? Do we have anything else to mention? No, we talked about.
We should probably mention that coming up soon.
Yeah.
We'll probably have at least a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
With the wrapping up of
that
season 2
will be happening here. Yeah.
No set plans on it yet.
Yeah.
But when it happens, don't be surprised. This is your warning.
Yeah, there'll likely be a pretty sizable break there. I might pop in every now and then. We might do like 15-minute episode on a yokai kind of thing. That could be a nice little in-betweener that we could do every now and then.
I'll send that directly to your phones.
Yeah.
It's not going to be on Spotify. You'll receive it in a text message.
Yeah.
You'll receive a text message with a little link on it.
Be sure to click the link
click
that we
this. All right, everybody.
Catch y'all next time. Adios. All right, we're done. We're done with the stream.
I've got to find out what that fucking cartoon is.
I'm gonna take us off stream. Stream, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time.